Yo, we live, man, and this fight is a cracking. We're in the 12th round, man. My man CJ Goodfella talking in a minute, man. Oh my god, this is a great fight, man. It's a great fight. Let me do my intro. EJ, let's give my intro, Mike Buffer.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Yeah, hey, listen, this fight's crack. This is a cracking fight. Yo, the Charlo brothers, man, they never in no bad fights. Mute cheater. It's a good yo, man. Oh, it's CJ talking about Charlo's head's like a landmark. His blonde hair is like a landmark, a beacon to land them shots. You know what? This Argentinian guy, I think he's winning on the scorecards. You know, for you be undisputed, I won't be surprised if George Charlo's come back. This is in 12th round of a fight, a great fight, and everyone's watching it in Texas. That's Cheeto. Yeah, bro, this. Let me just turn the volume down. I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube or anyone else. Here we go. This is a great fight, man. Here we go. Yeah, like Steve Harvey's got it. I don't know how he got it 1 round, 1 point. Yeah, I think it could be a draw. Charlo wins this round. They'd have a draw on the scorecards. I won't be surprised because Charlo's come back big, man. Charlo should have done this early. It's like very negative. He's on the road, back foot, his ropes on. Now he's stepping up, man. This guy getting the kid, man. This Castillo guy is good though, man. Castaño. It's very good from Argentina. He's very strong. He might have won road down. Like there's some great Argentinian fighters who came over, like fight American fighters, and this kid is showing another one, man. Marcus Madonna. You know what I'm saying? This guy, Argentina guy, he's tough, man. He's tough. He ain't worried about no Charlo, nothing. Tough dude. Charlo gonna have to break him. This is everything's all on the marbles, man. Undisputed, man. Charlo's in a war, bro. He's in a war. He only catching nothing. He felt the man's punches, so step on his. Oh, good. Castillo good, a good right hand. But Castillo flows some good flurry punches, man. But Charlo doing very well to tame him, you know, with the jab and then a straight right, you know what I mean? Left hook. Like Charlo didn't throw enough body shots to me to keep Castillo off. Castillo's engine's still there. That's why he's still got punches. Now Castillo's throwing. Here he is. Oh, Charlo got him a short left hook again. Pure, beautiful short left hook. Tames Castillo, backs him up. Castillo, when he gets hurt, he don't throw no punches. He can't throw punch on the back foot, so Charlo needs to step on him. You can see that Charlo putting pressure on him now. You know what I mean? There you go. That jab's pinging off him, man. Let me do it again, Charlo. Put that jab on him. Step back. There you go. 1, 2, jab. That's it. Beautiful combination. Set left hook. The left hook should have went to the body, bro. Oh, this is a nice fight, man. This is a great fight. Actually, started off really good. I was so surprised about Castillo. Entourage. What's his name? Not Entourage. Ambush, man. Salute, man. From Dallas, Texas. Yeah, salute, Edward. This is a cracking fight, bro. Salute. This is a cracking fight. Oh, body shot. Yo, Texas, stand up, bro. You know what I'm saying? This fight here, for the marbles, man. Keep picking that jab. Wow. Yeah, mate. Oh, good body shot, man. By Charlo. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, good at that. Yeah, Charlo's winning this round. Good, man. Oh, they're both throwing both right hands there at the end of the round. Yeah, this kid wants it. That's it. And this round's over. Hey, we're gonna find out who win this fight, man. Cause I didn't score it. Usually I score it, so I usually have a good understanding. I was watching the NBA finals. The Milwaukee Bucks won. They 3-2 up. So look, Castillo's got his people up. Look at that. Charlo's girlfriend, she got a finger up. She reckon he won. So we're gonna get to the scorecards and find out who won the fight. You're gonna surprise, man. It's a close fight, man. You just gave up a lot of rounds, man. Most people thought he gonna just go in and dog walk this guy, bro. I don't think so, man. It's a close fight. Should have started the fight how we ended, man. You know what I mean? Too conservative for me. I think the fight could be a draw and both guys retain their belts, man. Which is not really a good thing, but like I think that's fair. You know what I mean? I don't know if Charlo did enough to win the fight, though. Because Castillo won some early rounds, man. There's the punch stats. Total punches. See, they got Castillo even winning the punch stats. He landed more. You know what I mean? And that's the punch stats right there. Oh, there he is. PMC. Yo, what up, PMC?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, you watching the fight? It was a great fight, man. I'm waiting to see the scorecards. I don't know. I think it might be a draw. What do you think? What you say? Man, I bet you moving around again. You sound like a robot, man. What you saying again? Oh, well, it'll clear up. I hope it clears up. Yeah, you sound like a robot there, buddy. You sound like a robot. Try again. Yeah, you sound like a robot, bro. You might have to jump in and jump out, bro. Wherever you at, may you got good reception, bro. You know what I mean? You're not really audible right now. There you go. That sounds about. There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That sounds better. Yeah. You watching the fight? You been watch it? Oh, he disappeared. He'll be back. Nah, I don't know, man. His brother's walking. His brother's talking. I don't know if he won the fight, man. I think the Argentina might get it, man. And it wouldn't be a robbery either. Yeah, I think it might be a draw, man. You can't be. I don't know. It could be a draw, man. I don't know, man. Hey, there he is. He's back. PMC, there you go. Yeah, we got the scorecards. Going to the scorecard.
Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume.
Yeah.
Judging ringside, Steve Weisfeld scores about 114 to 113 in favor of Brian Castano.
That's fair. Yep.
Judging ringside, Nelson Vasquez sees the action. 117 to 111 for Jermell Charlo. And judging ringside, Tim Tszyu scores about 114 to 114. Even a draw.
That's right, a draw.
Yeah,
a draw. Yeah, it was a draw, man. Yeah, it was a draw.
That's cool.
Yeah,
because I thought Charlo won the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, he was losing
going into the 6th.
Yeah. He was losing rounds, man. He gave up early rounds, man. I think the draw's fair. I don't think he did enough to take that guy's belt, man.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be. I thought it needed a rematch any darn way. So
yeah. I think
But man, I just had that feel. It was like Charlo was carrying this dude, and I was like, man, they probably want to take this to put this on pay-per-view or some shit.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I was surprised the Argentinian guy's pretty. I didn't know how good he's very good. I think the draw, I called it a draw. I wasn't scoring it, but from what I can see, that guy was winning the rounds. I think that guy could have got the belts.
Charlo wasn't doing nothing, man.
He lucky. Charlo's lucky. Yeah, he lucky he kept his belts. I think the Argentinian guy won, man. They got the. Let me hear from.
He could have edged it out by 1 point though.
Charlo should have stepped when Charlo had a chance to knock him out. Should have put him down. He let his foot off the gas.
Cut off the ring. He didn't cut off the ring.
Yeah.
Then he didn't jab when he needed to.
Me hear what he say.
The draw was, what I wanted to hear. If anything, I won this fight. I heard him way more than he did. And Brian Castano's a tough warrior. He'll give a lot of people problems, but like I said, my power is something serious at this weight division.
You had him in trouble in the 2nd round.
See what I'm saying?
In the 10th round.
Yeah, finish him off.
Did you feel as though you had to knock him out because Derek James did tell you in your corner you needed a knockout in the 12th round to win this fight?
Yeah,
my coach told me I needed a knockout in the 9th round, and I just knew that he knew what he was talking about. I believe in my coach, and this is my first time experiencing something like this. So hey, this come with boxing, baby.
He was nervous, man.
Yeah, I think he was nervous.
Yeah, he was nervous, man. That's what you could tell him when he was walking to the ring. He was walking to the ring like that way. That's why his face looked sour.
And then he looked weight drained too. Man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Very thin and shit. I'm like, dang, thin enough.
More than you would expected.
Well, I know he was a tough warrior. Like I said, I know he threw a hell of a lot of punches against almost every opponent he ever fought. So,
man, he need a rematch this year. No.
I don't think he wants the rematch. I feel like
you got to move up because this weight drain, man.
You got to take that belt, man. I thought he could have did it, but he just didn't want to do it, though. Right? Like he let the guy off, man.
Because he was tired, man. He was weight drained.
Yeah, you're probably right. He don't want it no more, man. That guy don't want it. I don't think he got the hunger no more, man. We came in that fight. He's negative. I just no negative, man.
That's what he said. Take some time off from boxing. He said he want a rematch.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, you may be right.
You didn't say I want to rematch.
But you undisputed, like you close to undisputed, like that's history. So you can't. I agree with you though, like because he just.
With my boy Selleck. Shout out to UBK. I see y'all. Everybody in the building. Hey, I'm happy.
Because Castaño,
he don't see like he don't like see like he cared that he didn't win, man. He just care about promotion, Lions only. That's what he cares about. See? That was some rematch. I don't know.
he need to be asked for the rematch, man.
See?
Because Castaño didn't even do nothing special. He wasn't even high volume or nothing like that.
He don't want it, PMC, man. He ain't hungry like that. Though. Me and you more hungry than him. Let's see what Castillo have to say. Let's see what Castillo. I think he surprised everyone, man. He surprised everyone. Yeah. Yeah, it's victory for him for real. Yo, what up? Coach K, he gonna burn. They gonna say Coach. What's this guy saying? Bullshit cool. See, he got the Argent. Man, that guy's a fucking. I like that guy, bro. Hey, the Charlo brothers. I ain't gonna lie, PMC. They're the most entertaining guys in boxing. Whether they win, lose, I'm telling you, because both of their fights, they were peak, man. Like say, this is what he's saying.
Won the fight. Definitely, I want to thank Showtime Al Heyman for this opportunity.
Yeah, he said he won the fight.
You clearly, it seemed to those who were observing and unofficially scoring that you were ahead until the 10th round, and you got into a lot of trouble in that round. What did you feel the fight would go?
Yeah, he lost the last 3 rounds.
Did you feel that you just had to survive the extra 2 rounds? The last 2 rounds?
I thought he won the early rounds, man.
Yeah,
even from round six.
I thought it was tied up at round 6.
Yeah.
He was shoe shining because he was finishing strong the last 30 seconds on those rounds.
I bet he's saying he would come. I bet he's saying he's coming forward. He was putting pressure on him. I bet he's saying that I was throwing all the punches, but he's happy though. Let's see what he's saying. I don't think Charlo want to read. They say Charlo want to read. Charlo said it's up to my manager. I said shit. That's the.
Yeah, we need a rematch, bro.
So I was trying to recoup a little bit. Also, the start of the 11th.
Yeah, he was hurt. See, he said he was hurt.
Rematch? Would you like a rematch?
See.
I hope this the rematch. He's a great fighter. Me too. I need the rematch.
See, yeah, he wants it. I told you. See, he ain't talking the political thing like what he said, bro. Like what was the Charlo, bro? Charlo go talk to my manager, Coach K. Come this way. Still talk your ish.
Yeah, what's up, man? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
What's going on? Who that PMC over there?
PMC, of course.
Yeah.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Yeah, man. Yo, man, give us your take on it. Like, give us your take on what you just seen and what you heard, how you scored it. What up?
It was a terrible call to me. I thought it was clear. This is terrible, man, to be honest with you, because we supposed to got an undisputed champion crown tonight, but because they want to play politics and they want to save face with certain boxers, they just stalled it over, called it a draw. I had Charlo winning 3 rounds.
Yeah,
I had one as a draw because it was real close. I only saw 1 round in there where we could play the game. It was a close fight, just to track that. And I had Castaño winning 8 rounds. Me and the guys was tracking it in real time, and pretty much everybody in the chat agreed. We kind of was along the line with Steve Farhood card. I don't see what Charlo did in there outside of the 3 rounds that he won. So when I looked at it, Castaño had good footwork. I mean, he didn't come in and just recklessly give up his face and sacrifice his face like most sluggers do. He came in with a nice, tight, high guard. I was kind of impressed with him. He pushed the bigger man up on the ropes, kept hitting Charlo with the right hand. Charlo did the stanky leg about 3-4 times. I don't know if it was because of balance. I can't. You never know if it's balanced, but he definitely wobbled the man. He definitely got wobbled 4 times in the fight. We're not gonna play like that didn't happen. Those are key moments. The smaller man was pushing the bigger man against the ropes. Derrick James was panicking in the corner. Derrick James said you need a knockout to win. He said that all damn near in that fucking 7th round. He was saying that. So that lets me know
pushed him up against the ropes.
So that let me know that we all saw that he was losing because in the corner in real time, I wasn't streaming it, so I'm watching this on Showtime. I had a cable. This wasn't a lag or anything. I saw it in real time. Derrick James then was starting to give instructions that implied that their fighter was behind, and Charlo needed to kind of step up. He needed to stay off the rope. So based on what the trainer said, not what YouTube said, I'm going on what he said in addition to support what I said.
So in your opinion, the wrong guy won. You're saying
he won clearly.
I thought he won the fight, but the way the fight was going and he was Charlo come on back, I said they're gonna give it a draw because they couldn't. He's the house fighter in Texas. You gotta take it, but at the same time, Castaño, you know what I mean? He let him off though. Charlo let him off, but PMC, give us your take and then Dynamite. Go ahead.
Yo, this is what happened, right? Charlo gave away the first round, right? He had him because what he was looking for was the counter. You know what I'm saying? This dude, wild. He's supposed to be going wild, but the dude wasn't wild. So the dude didn't let his output wasn't as much as it usually is. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what Charlo was looking for, and that's why the dude was backing up against the ropes. He was looking for the counter. You get what I'm saying? So that's why he's backing up against the ropes. And I also think he was weight drained going into the fight. So I think his game plan was to box a little bit and bait the dude in, but the dude Castaño didn't let off his hands. His output was way down in this fight. So the dude laid up on the ropes. He was trying to look for opening. So anyway, he gave away the first round. Right, Castaño let his hands go. Charlo didn't do nothing. Trying to look for openings. Second round, he caught him. You get what I'm saying? He caught him with that opening. Was that left hook? He caught him. So he got what he wanted in that second round, right? Then, but Castaño was still, he's still strong, man.
Yeah, PMC.
So he's still defensively responsible. So I had the stamina to even finish him like he wanted to. Because like I said, I think he was weight drained. But anyway, in the third and the fourth, I think Castaño took it. The fifth and the sixth, I thought Charlo took it. But in the 6th round, Castaño was shoe shine. You know what I'm saying? So in the last 30 seconds, you can see the last 30 seconds and the later rounds after the 6th and stuff like that, Castaño would start shoe shining. That's what he did. Even with the 10th, all the way to the 12th, Castaño didn't do anything until the last 30 seconds. You can see his output went way up on the last 30 seconds of those rounds. So, so I think that was the case. Charlo made a mistake of not using his jabbing to the body, and getting up off the ropes, and he lets Castaño look better than he actually is, man. I think if he just stuck with that jab and had more confidence of looping that right hand instead of throwing a straight right hands, throwing right hooks. You know what I'm saying? You can say it's illegal or whatever like that, man. But I think if he looped over he looped over that Castaño's left hand, he could have got him out because that one round when what was it? The second, I forgot which round it was. But anyway, he started jabbing the dude's lead hand, and that sort of messed up Castaño's rhythm in the middle of the ring. And he when he landed a clean right hand, he was actually jabbing the lead hand, and then he threw a right hand over. I think he could have had more success if he had did that, because jabbing that lead hand on any boxer messes up your rhythm, and I thought he could have had more success doing that. Then not only that, he didn't go to the body as much as he should have, and then the uppercut, it wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't even he only attempted to throw the uppercut at least once, in the middle of the ring. But other than that, man, I thought it was I gave Charlo the 2nd, the 5th, the 6th, the 10th, 11th, and the 12th round, and that's a draw for me.
Okay, cool. Damon.
Let me say this. First things first. What we saw tonight from Brian Castano, this is the same guy that beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. Now you can see why he beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. All right, so that's number one. Number two, I'm gonna just say this right now on record. I'm a Jermell Charlo fan. I'm probably one of the biggest Charlo fans out there. But he did not win that fight, nor he did enough to earn that draw. I'm just keeping it real. He didn't. I'm just keeping it real. He didn't.
Oh, you have to say, yeah, cool. Go ahead, Daddy. Go ahead.
He didn't. I'm just being honest here. Look, I know we don't go by punch stats. I know punch stats doesn't, that's not how you score fights. You score fights round by round, right? Mm-hmm. But Charlo clearly got outlanded, clearly got outthrown by 22 punches, all right? Or up to 30, 40 punches, or, in total, all right? Castaño, in my view, had the better work rate. He was cutting off the ring. He was, he has underrated defense, believe it or not. Don't let that high guard fool you. He could block the shots. He could slip them very well. He could parry them, and he could duck underneath. He's a difficult guy to hit. And, you wonder why Charlo didn't have the output that he had early in the fight, because he was worried about the counters. You saw what happened to him when he tried to trade with him in the inside in the second round. He was getting caught. He got caught multiple times. You know what I mean? So, look, did he come back in the championship round, Charlo? Absolutely, he did. But that 12th round, I thought he lost that round. All right. I mean, it was a close round. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I don't know Nelson Vasquez. This is the judge who scored at 117, 111 for Charlo. Okay. How in the hell do you give Charlo 9 rounds in that fight? Someone explain that to me. No fucking way. You got to keep it real. If you're a Charlo fan, you got to be real. You got to tell me, how did he even do enough to earn 9 rounds?
I explained it to you because he was shoe shining the last. Castaño was shoe shining the last 30 seconds. He was shoe shining. Come on, PMC. Because Charlo was laying up on the ropes. He wasn't forced back. Castaño wasn't jabbing him to the ropes or cutting him off.
Castaño was jabbing him to the stomach. He was hitting him with punches. Wait.
Charlo laid up on the ropes.
Hold up. Castaño was jabbing the guy to the midsection multiple times. He was hitting him with repeated left hooks to the body. Charlo was getting hurt by those shots. Why do you think he kept stepping back? Because he didn't. He was afraid of.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, PMC. Right? I didn't score the fight, but bro, I was like, yo, this Charlo bro was on the ropes. He looked real negative. I missed the second round. He looked real negative. He looked real tight coming into the fight. And then what you said about Errol Spence, you can see what Errol Spence being the amateurs. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. He lucky. If that fight anywhere else, if it wasn't Texas, shit, he ain't winning that fight. I'll be honest with you. And you see Coach K's card, 8. Yeah, you know what? I said yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew they weren't gonna give it to him though. I said PMC. I said they ain't gonna give it to him though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's the house fighter, and and another thing as well. Charlo, let's get it right. Charlo had a chance to knock him out, and he let the opportunity slide out. I said, bro, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Yeah, and like PMC made a point. He might be weight drained, and he maybe need to go up. But the bottom line is, like, after the fight, they asked him for the rematch. When they asked him a rematch, he said, "You want a rematch?" He go, "You need to talk to Al Heyman." When they asked he said, "Well, you want to fight?" He said, "Yes." I said, "I hope so. Of course, I want a rematch straight away." So you know the difference in the fight. I don't think Charlo wants it. I don't think he wants boxing no more. Because to me, I was like, yo, you weren't, he weren't doing what's needed and required to be undisputed champion, bro. He was content.
Let me say something, EJ. Let me say something real quickly. As far as my scorecard is concerned, I scored it the same as Zone. Well, almost similar to Zone's scorecard. I had it 9-3 for Castaño. That's my scorecard. All right. And let me just say this though. You want to know why that Charlo couldn't knock out Castaño in the 11th round? I'll tell you why. Castaño couldn't cut. I mean, not Castaño. Charlo couldn't cut off the ring. That's why Castaño was able to move off freely when he was hurt. It gave him more time to recover, and trust me, Castaño has very good recuperative power, so he recovers very quickly. And because of that, and Charlo not be able to cut off the ring against him, that's why he was able to get out of that round survival mode. So that's one thing. And the fact is that, again, I just think that Jermell tried. I'm not saying he didn't do it. I'm not saying that he wasn't trying to punch, but you just look at his demeanor. He was a bit timid because he was worried about the hooks. He was worried about the counters coming inside against Castaño. That's what he was worried about. Why you think his punch output wasn't what it was early on in the fight? He was waiting for one good shot and knowing that you can't knock this guy out. You're not going to hurt him. He's going to keep coming after you. You're going to have to do something else. And that's what Derek James told him.
It did hurt him.
Well, yeah, in the 11th round.
The thing is, the thing is,
it wasn't convincing.
Charlo didn't do what he was told. He didn't. Look. When Charlo landed the hook, when Charlo landed the left hook, he didn't follow up to the body. Mm-hmm. He didn't go to the body and go. He didn't go to the body with the left and then go up top. Yeah, he didn't follow the instructions of Derek James. Yeah. He didn't go. If he had followed the instructions of Derek James, he would have had him out of there.
It is great. Listen, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this, man.
Go ahead, coach.
The dude from Castaño went good to the head, good hooks. He was going to the body. He was changing levels with his punch selection. He was letting his hands go. He was pushing Charlo to the ropes. Regardless of how we feel, that's what we saw. The guy was very defensively sound, very good in the clinch, and he was cutting off the ring. And he showed us survivability skills and a good chin. Like, it ain't just because the dude got hit. We look at how people respond. We gave Charlo credit for that. Good crack. But this dude showed you all the tangibles of a person that you would want to be an undisputed champion last night. Yeah, I seen everything from this kid last night. I don't know him, but I seen everything displayed on the undisputed stage. Charlo, man, you're a bigger man. You're going back. You're not pumping that jab that you're known for. You're not touching the body at all. You hit him like once or twice to the body. You just refuse to let your hands go. He was not letting his hands go enough like this was an undisputed fight. And then he was on the back foot. And then he was getting hurt himself. And then the corner said it. The corner was saying things like, hey, bro, 7th round, we need a knockout. The corner saying that. The corner, Derek James, one of the top level trainers, was giving instructions to his fighters, telling him, hey, bro, you need to go into attack mode because we may be losing this fight. You never want to flat out tell him that, but he just straight up saying, look, we may be losing this fight. We need a knockout. And the guy was winning fair and square. This wasn't a fucking, oh, well, some of these rounds were controversial. No, it was a clear-cut winner in each round to me.
Well, can I cook on this real quick, man?
How you doing, Phil? Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man? What's up?
In the house. What's up, Phil?
Hey, look, man, check this out. So, hey, look, man, I think Castaño won the fight. Let me just start off by saying that first and foremost, right? This is what I will say. Jermell Charlo and came in to me with a very bad game plan, man. To me, that's what it all boils down to. I know Derek James was telling them good stuff in the corner, but this is stuff that has to be relayed and done repetitively in practice in order to execute it on fight night, right? You can go in. I mean, all of us can look at the fight and say, hey, Charlo, you need to throw, hooks to the body. You need to double up on your jab and hook to the top. I mean, I'm sitting in here. My wife can see that shit. So excuse my language, but I mean, look, at the end of the day, I just think whatever game plan he had, either one, it was poorly executed, or two, he didn't have a good game plan in the first place, right? So to me, Charlo made a lot of mistakes tonight, but at the same time, I think Castaño was underestimated. I think Castaño is the kind of fighter that people just kind of looked over, and tonight he proved that he deserves to be fighting for undisputed title. A lot of people was wondering, what did he do to deserve this fight? Clearly, the guy can throw. Clearly, the guy can bang. He just had a draw with two of the best talents in the division. He had one with Lar, just had one with Jermell Charlo. And personally, I think you can make an argument that he beat both those guys, especially Mel tonight for undisputed. So I think the credit goes more so to Castaño versus, Mel dropping the ball. I just think that, Castaño was better than what people thought he was. And Jermell Charlo didn't do himself any favors by being an inefficient fighter. Okay. Not throwing a lot of punches. See, it's one thing to Fight with efficiency. Don't throw a lot, but when you do, you're landing in a high percentage. You can't be the opposite of that. Don't throw a lot of punches. And guess what? When you do throw, you're still not landing. You wind up with a scenario like this. And I think tonight, man, I think Castaño got robbed. But hey, look, at the end of the day, the judges saw it as a draw, you know, and that's just unfortunate for boxing. That's unfortunate for Castaño and his team. But is anybody surprised? That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? I'll say this. I am a little. I mean,
his hands go.
What?
PNC,
PNC, come on, man.
His value. They tell you the color commentators were telling you that his volume was lower than what his output was lower than what it usually is in other fights, man. I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, wait, PNC. You have an argument of that in the 11th round and maybe the beginning of the 12th, but after he recovered, after he recovered, his output was coming back. He had his legs back.
I saw some of his highlights, man. He didn't have the same output.
Well, hold up. Statistically, because Castaño did have less output against Jermell Charlo than he has against any one of his opponents. But at the same time, I will say this: if Castaño would have pressed the gas on one more of those rounds, then maybe we might be seeing a different result. But at the end of the day, I don't think the output is what got him to draw. Just to be honest,
that's what it. Yeah, what got him to draw.
Nah, man, I don't think so. It was whole cooking decision, man. I'm just being real.
I don't think so, man. Even with his output, I think he did well enough to win. That's just my opinion.
I know this. We talk about.
Charlo's looking for those openers, and when he did get him, Castaño got hurt. That's why Castaño was doing great and cutting off the ring. But he ain't throw no jab.
We got to add.
Hey, we got tweets out here. We got before Coach K go in, like we got a couple of tweets here. Sergio Moore getting a draw in Texas against the Texan means you won convincingly. That's what he said. They just don't let you know you're leaving with the victory. That's what he said to Tony Harrison. But for Castillo not to throw, or what you usually sees what he throws is odd. Okay, yeah, because Charlo calmed him down a bit, man. You know what I mean? You got last one, Showtime Sean Porter. I know Coach K was talking about him on his channel. 7-5 to Castillo. Hope the judges do the right thing. Overall, yeah, I thought it was a competitive and exciting fight. So go ahead, Coach K.
Now, I was gonna say, yeah, it may have been his lowest output compared to his previous fight, but he also landed more punches on Charlo than he's ever had landed on him, even with the output drop. So that just goes to show you who really.
And all those punches.
Can I also add to that? This is actually the most landed punches on any. Well, hold on, man. He landed more shots than any other Jermell's opponents.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay. All right, cool.
And we gotta remember, man, Jermell actually just turned into a boxer puncher. I mean, earlier in his career when he had the hair, he was doing the slick outboxing style. That probably played a role in who he really was tonight, because he just started using his style. I mean, let's be honest. So I believe that Castaño probably made him or put him in a position where he had to rely back on some of those old outboxing tactics. It just didn't work out.
Let me say this right here, and this is the thing, just to elaborate on what Zone has said, Coach K. I've been telling people for a while that Jermell Charlo is somebody need to mute their mic. I've been telling guys for quite some time. I like Mel. He's a cool fighter, tough fighter, but I really feel like he is in a identity crisis. Because to me personally, tonight, I don't know what kind of fighter he was. I don't know if he was a boxer. I don't know if he was a puncher. I don't know if he was a damn brawler. I don't know what he was, man. It's just, to me, since he's been with Derek James, he has been trying to find himself. Yes, he's been sitting on his punches more, of course. Yes, maybe he does have more confidence in his power. But at the same time, when he was with Ronnie, he was everything was done through the jab. He had, to me, a little bit more offense. He didn't rely so much on his power. He relied more so on his abilities and his boxing skills.
Yo,
so
bro.
right now, he is in an identity crisis, and he needs to find himself because he's in a position to where really good boxers can outbox him, and guys like Castaño that can get inside and brawl and that has good footwork can outwork him. So he needs to find his identity.
Yo, listen, bro.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Who this boxing insane? What's your name?
Yeah. My name's Phil, bro. Phil.
Okay, you got YouTube channel?
Yo, listen, bro. I've just been watching the fight. I started my YouTube.
Hold on. You got a YouTube channel? You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I think this is my YouTube channel, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead. Yo, talk your piece. Go ahead.
Yo, listen, bro. I'm gonna put myself on here, bro.
Pigeon. Oh, even
that's me, bro. That's me,
fuck
bro.
Pigeon.
Yo, what's going on?
For Pigeon.
Yo, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Can I cook on this? Can I cook on it for a second, bro?
Yeah, man. Let's make sure the cooking's good, though. It smells good, though. Go ahead. We're listening.
Yo, listen, bro. Listen, that fight was excellent. I'm up at, what is it, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. in Birmingham, bro. In the center of the UK, bro. That fight was lit. Fight was lit. I can't even. You never get anything from me, which is not, I'm an old guy, so you're not gonna get anything from me, which is gonna be bullshit. That fight was good, man. That fight was. Who'd
you have winning, Pigeon?
That was a draw. That was a complete draw. There was no one winning that. It was a complete draw. You had Jermell on the back foot. You had Jermell on the back foot. Then he was popping him. Then you had Castaño coming forward. That was insane, bro. That was fucked. I just had the best night. Do you know what? I went to my mother's yesterday.
Hey, Pigeon. All right, Pigeon. But let's keep it to the boxing as well.
Yeah, I just thought I went to my mother's for dinner. I went dinner yesterday. This fight was called off, bro.
What's your name, Pigeon? Are you drunk?
Yeah, no. What you doing, bro? You need to chill out, bro. Yeah. But that was an amazing fight. It
was Pigeon. Thanks, Pigeon. Hey, Coach K, go. Say your piece.
Sorry to bother you.
That's why it's important to watch these fights sober, man. If you blunt it up and drunk up, it could distort your shit, make it over sensational.
Yeah, you enjoyed that.
I had a draw as well. No, I had a draw as well. Seriously, I had a draw. But I thought, when I was watching it, I actually thought he was winning the fight, and I thought because he came back, like Sergio Morris said, I said they ain't gonna get that. I can't, bro. Everything was built up for the Charlo brother to win. And so they could. I couldn't in Texas. I couldn't see it happening, bro.
Where did you have it? How did you score the fight without you thinking about the politics? How did you score the fight?
All right. See, this is the thing, right? When I was watching the fight card, watching the NBA finals at the same time, every round I watched, leading up. I'll be honest, leading up to around 7, I thought this kid was taking the undisputed thing. But when I see Charlo rock him a couple of times in a round, I was like, maybe the judges might give that a 10-8, even though he wasn't a knockdown. I think that's the only reason what swayed me to make me think it might be a draw. But I initially. No.
You could have had it a Charlo. You could have had that a Charlo win.
Charlo didn't look like he's winning that. He didn't. No, he was too negative, man.
You could have had a Castaño win. That fight could have gone to anyone, bro.
No. The man was on the ropes.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight.
Yeah, I know, Pigeon. Yeah, I know, Pigeon. But what I'm saying is that
who actually watched the fight, not watching basketball.
Oh man, chill out, bro. What the fuck?
He's talking facts, though. He's under
bro.
Yo, look, man. I'm gonna tell you this right here, man. I wanted the Texas boy to win.
What the hell, bro?
What I'm saying is, I understand. Good, man.
No, go ahead, Zone. Go ahead, Zone. No, go ahead, man. Zone, finish it, man.
EJ, you was watching basketball. I was just trying to figure. Go ahead.
No, I was watching the fight. No, man, I was watching the fight, man. I'm watching the fight, but I just didn't score. Normally, when I'm watching the fight intensely, I score the rounds. So I'm watching the fight, and I'm like, yo, he lost that round. This guy lost that round. I'm scoring the fight, bro. I thought he won the fight, but I know how the judges are, bro. And I said when Charlo started come back in them rounds, I said, bro, like he almost to the point, like he looked like he was gonna stop the kid. I said, bro, like, dude, like, I think they're gonna start giving round 10-8. They're gonna start giving him rounds. That's what I thought. And I thought, yeah, I think they're gonna give him a draw. But I said, if Castaño wins, I said, yo, he deserves it. So, hey, that's what it was. He came out when the scorecards came how I thought it was gonna be. But go ahead.
So let me say this right here. I will say this right here. When you go and you back and you look at the unofficial scorecard, right? And you look at those rounds that he gave to Charlo.
Yeah.
It's not incredible that he gave those rounds to those rounds to Charlo. Like, I can make an argument for those rounds to go to Castaño. In my opinion, I think Charlo lost, but I could see how the unofficial scorecard would reflect a draw. My whole deal is, my biggest concern is the 117-111, right? If anything, if you give Charlo the fight, I don't see a result where I can actually give Charlo the fight. I could see a result where I can give Charlo maybe a draw across the board, but to give him more rounds than Castaño, I just can't see that. That's my whole deal right there. So that's just
the
my opinion.
Unofficial was a draw, right?
Yes. I can see that. I can see that.
That's what it was.
171-11.
That's how I had it.
That's what I'm saying. 171-11. That's already like in the books already. Like,
I can see it. How you feel? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I'm looking.
But
what's your question?
How you feel? Okay, you stop. So you stop doing the real count in the track. Okay, that's right. Well, how the hell you see a draw out of that, man?
No, what I'm saying is when you go back and you look, see, it's a difference. I'm talking about two different things. Listen closely. I'm talking about the unofficial scorecard. Okay, when you look at the unofficial scorecard and you go back and you look at those rounds, I could see how a judge could give those rounds to Charlo. But now, in my own personal opinion, I had Castaño winning the fight as the first thing I stated when I got online. But in no scenario can I see Charlo winning more rounds than Castaño. That's just the bottom line to me.
The unofficial scorecard, Steve Harvard was giving it like how Coach K scored it. They had it all to thing, and then they looked near the end, like around 11, it was a 1 point difference. Like, how the heck did you get that? When it looked like it was like a 5 point lead. Then I looked at Farhood's card, it was like.
Well, you know what? Speaking of Farhood's card, yeah, can I say something real quickly?
You saw it, right? You saw the same.
Yeah. Let me cook on that one. Farhood, I respect Steve Farhood, but he gave, I think it was round 9. He gave Charlo that round. Charlo clearly lost that round. Yeah. I'm like, what round are you? What fight you watching, bro? He lost that round.
I can't see.
No. They told him that. I think he must have looked at the official scorecards, right? Because after that point, he started, because his card wasn't tallied up with what the commentary was saying, and then he all of a sudden, like, because he on the last fight before with that Romeo, not Romeo, there was a fight before, and then he
rolling.
No, not that one. No, actually, the one before that. There was a fight before that.
With Vidal.
Yeah, that guy from Thingy, Honduras or wherever he's from. Yeah, his scorecard was way off. So they was like, yo, bro, you supposed to be on the ball, right? So then this scorecard, I thought, yeah, like, I looked at the scorecard, it was way up. And then all of a sudden I looked back at it again, and I was like, yo, we're getting into the last round. It's a 1 point. I said, damn. I go, well, if it's a 1 point, all Charlo go do is have a good, impressive round, and then they go and score a draw. So that's why I came to that determination. But
look, man,
Charlo didn't want it no more. Like, I don't think Charlie. I think he's too busy partying and having a great lifetime to be unboxing like that. I don't think he ain't got the. I don't know, man. He didn't have the hunger to say, "Yo, this is a big thing, man. This is like history." And like for me, like you have to. When you get someone hurt, you need to just unload the tank on him. Not enough body shots. Not enough energy to win the fight, and he definitely didn't sound like he wanted a rematch. He said, "You want a rematch?" I said, "Talk to my
my manager, Heyman, said, "What?" I said, "Yo, bro." When I heard that, I said, "You don't want it again. You don't want to fight that guy again." And then when you
them body shots, man, he did not go to the body, bro.
No,
like at all.
No, he didn't.
Man.
Maybe the reason. Well, maybe the reason why he didn't go to the body because he was worried about getting counted from upstairs, and that's what he was eating all night. Those left hooks with Castano.
Man, look, man, the double jab. A double jab, right hand to the right hook to the head or to the body was open for majority of the fight, but especially the body. Castano had the high guard all night, man. It was clear as day. Clear as day.
Yeah,
clear as day. And Derek James told him to go to the body more. This foolish son of a gun just didn't do it, man.
You know, I don't think they're close no more, man. I don't think they have a close race. But when in the corner, it looked like he was detached to the, them fam people were there chilling. But I don't think he put the work in training how he would, because that kid, that Argentinian kid, like, I'm a fan of his, man. I'm a fan of his. He got a fan of mine, bro. I'll tell you that right now. I'm telling you, man. I like.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you this, but Castano's definitely gonna. He still keeps his title, so that's the good. That's the one plus for him. And number two, he's gonna get the bigger fights now. So
that's the biggest fight in the division.
Yeah, they have to run that back, man. They can't get no interim fight. I know Charlo may not want it though, because he talking like I'm gonna step away from boxing for a while. I'm like, what?
That's what he said. Ain't that what he said? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When I heard that, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he wants. For some reason, at some point, I don't know what's happened to him. Maybe girl or whatever. I don't know who's got it. He's on that brony shit.
He just had a baby.
I think the PBs. I think the Charlo brothers making so because he was talking about his endorsements outside the ring. Oh, Lions forever. I think he making money and enjoying that. I don't think he enjoys the training and boxing no more.
Man, look, I don't care what he got going on in his outside world. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you had a baby. I don't care if you got stuff going on outside of boxing. When you get in that ring, if you're not focused, you get your shit split. And Jermell tonight got lucky, bro. Let's be honest about it. Luck was on his side. If you want to call it luck, if you want to call Jesus, God, whatever you want to call it, he was blessed tonight.
He was blessed. Bro. You damn right. He in the Lone Star State. That's where he lucky is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You blessed with the fan base and the generating the money. And I was like, man, we gonna look at one of the biggest upsets in boxing. That's what I was watching. I was like, yeah, that's what I was watching, bro. I go, we gonna get a big upset. No, listen, bro. Listen, them boys there, like both Charlo brothers were in dog fights. 2 great fights of the year. The other one was with what's the other boy's name?
Montiel.
Montiel. That sick fight against that Mexican dude, and then the brother fighting this Argentinian. I'm like, yeah, bro, give me some more of that. But them Charlo brothers look vulnerable to lose, though. I can tell you that. And you see the other fight on the undercard, that Romeo versus
Romero, versus
Food. We just gonna call him food, man.
I'm cool, bro. I'm got my betting slip ready for that. That kid's ready. As soon as I see him step against a decent guy, I put my money down. He gonna get his ass whooped, boy.
Well, he lost to Marinez. Let's be real. He lost that fight. I don't know how he fucking got that decision.
He got some feminine ways, man. The way he got it. He got some feminine ways, man.
Well, that's Boy's guy. That's Boy's fighter. You know that, right?
He got real feminine. I was like, yo, I said the guy's on the question.
Yeah, that guy Romero is getting hit with some clean punches, man.
Bro, like, yo,
man. Hey, man, hold on, man. Let's. EJ, you a trainer, bro. Let's be real about it. Whoever training Rolling. Need their ass whooped. Okay, let's just call it like it is. Okay, his stance is wide. He's throwing wide. His technique is bad. I mean, everything about this kid outside of his magnificent power is trash. Let's be all the way 100 with it. And he's food. He's in a worst kind of position you can be in as a boxer. And that's guess what? You're going to get outboxed by a boxer, and you're going to get stopped by a puncher. What does that leave you? In the fucking desert with no water. On your deathbed, and that's just how I feel about it.
They're gonna build him. They're gonna build him up and put him in. But I just watching him, I was like, and there was another kid on the undercard.
No, the thing is, I think he was overconfident. He was overconfident fighting a non-puncher. That's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think he's a confident fighter anyway. I think that's the way he fight. But I don't rate him at all. And
but he was overconfident because his dude only had like 8 stoppages.
Yeah, against who though, bro? Like this dude, that dude he was fighting was out for 2 years. So like, if that dude probably had a warm up, I think that dude probably out boxing. But and there was another card on the Jamaican guy on the card. But that was a great opening of the night, bro. That was
that was a good fight, man. Now that fight to me, that fight to me should have probably been closer to a draw. You know what I'm saying? That was a good ass fight, man.
Yeah, because one guy was styling and the other guy was blowing power. Like you see what I'm saying? But I thought they're gonna give it to the guy with the power because he was more on the
yeah. I don't know where the guy's from.
Yeah, he's from Honduras. I think he's from Honduras or something like that. I think he was from. That was a good fight. I think the card overall, the PVC put on a great show, and the Charlo brothers escaped with their belts. But at the same time, he needs to either refocus or get his hunger back because this is undisputed, and we want conclusions, bro. We want to see a guy. Dude,
this is a chance.
Why he looks so tight? You see when coming to the ring though, Dan. You see when he come to the ring, he looked so tight. Look like he had a lemon or something sour was in his mouth. I was like, yo, what's wrong with kid, bro?
Yeah, he didn't look too loose early on. He didn't look too loose. Yes.
Nah, man, that boy, man, he looked like, man, what we call down here in the South, man, looked like he was on one of them jigger pills, man. They got his mouth tight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look right, man. He didn't look right. But look, bro. At the end of the day, that boy was blessed tonight, man. They blessed him with a draw when he really should have lost, man. But this boxing, like I said, man, ain't nobody on here surprised, man. Ain't nobody surprised.
Coach,
and we hold up, and we acting like we disappointed, but we should have expected some bullshit. Let's be honest about it, man.
Yeah, I agree. I expected it too. I was like, you know what? As soon as they said it was going to be a split decision, I was like, okay, there's some fucking home cooking shit going on.
Yeah,
with
but
this.
We all know the thing is, right? We talk about white privilege and all that stuff. Black people got that as well. Like you see that right there. Like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They got right there. He from Argentina. You an American. They ain't gonna give him nothing. Go ahead, Coach K. He ain't said nothing for a minute. Pigeon, I see you drinking. I see Pigeon in the background drinking. Go ahead, Pigeon.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, AJ, I'm gonna get out of here, man. You gotta take care. Take care, guys. I'm out.
No. The way I look at life and that is hot. So when the clouds are hot, I'm living in Birmingham at the moment, so it's been very hot here. It's 30 degrees. You have to just live your life basically in terms of what you want to do as a person. You only have one life. So with boxing, politics, race, religion, all these motherfuckers are gonna fight with themselves and kill themselves because they want that money.
Okay, yeah.
And they want control. Everything on the planet is about money and control. But as a white man, listen, I'm not from the white parts of the world that were exploiting everywhere.
Pigeon, why are you giving us a Sunday sermon, bro? Right? You gonna kill the crowd? Yeah, listen. I'm gonna put Pigeon in backstage. Pigeon, stay backstage for a bit. Pigeon backstage for a bit. Hey, you guys want to burn? You guys want to burn even more, man? You guys want to say anything to say? Coach K, PMC.
Nah, man, I'm pretty much, man. Look, the most disappointing thing tonight, man, was the 117-111 scorecard. And like I said, man, if the unofficial had it to draw, so obviously, some people may have saw it a draw. Is my point, right? But at the same time, I had Jermell losing, but in no scenario whatsoever that I have him winning more rounds than Castaño, man. And that's just my opinion about it. I was rooting for the Texas boy, man. He trained right up the road from where I live. But look, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I am not surprised that we got a bullshit decision tonight. And that's just boxing.
Stay there, Phil. Stay there. Let me ask you about this though, right? So Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence, where they fighting?
They are fighting in Las Vegas.
Oh, I was gonna say that shit. Oh, that's good because if they fight in Texas,
nah. Hey, look, let me tell you something. Hey, look, I feel you, bro. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm
Texas
saying?
is deep, bro. Hey, Texas is deep. Hey, Texas, they don't care, bro. That judge, yeah, who done that scorecard, bro. I'm like, my gosh, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, will you? Yo, that card is wide, you know. That card is wide, yeah. That ain't even like the other 1 point. You know what I mean? You know, like draw, yeah. You know, but damn. That guy wasn't watching the fight, dog. That guy wasn't watching the fight. Coach ain't saying nothing, bro. You over there, coach? You doing something? PMC. All right, so I'm a fall back on this one. Hey, listen, everyone, thanks for coming over, man. It was a great night of boxing. I really appreciate everyone jumping in. And hey, if you don't know, make sure you check out Coach K, his channel, Phil the Walk of the Fix, and make sure you check out the PMC King, man. Appreciate everyone coming over. Peace. And my man Pigeon.